Have you ever found yourself trapped in this abyss, this maze of anxiety and sadness, and you just can't find a way out? How about if I told you today a really simple procedure that enabled you and allowed you just to step on outside of that anxiety and giving you back control? Would you be interested? So anxiety is theoretically overstimulation of the right hemisphere of our brain. So if we interrupt that overstimulation with a pattern interrupt, it's impossible for that anxiety to still be present. And a very simple way of doing this is by purely stimulating right, left side of the brain. So find something now, something you can hold in your hand, something that you could throw and catch with the other hand, easy peasy. Anything that's close to hand, maybe it's a bottle of water, maybe it's a canister of deodorant. Just go and find something right now. And when you've got something, so I've just had a bottle of body spray close by, and that works. Anything that is light enough for you to throw from side to side works. Anything. And if you haven't got anything, do you know what? Your hands simply work. So find something. If you haven't, then just improvise. So now what I want you to do is get yourself in that mindset, that place of that anxiety. Get it real. Make it vivid in front of you. You might find it helps by closing your eyes. You might find you're able to visualize or imagine that anxiety with your eyes open. Whatever works for you is right. Just make it vivid. Embody those feelings, that experience. Be that an anxiety or that sadness right now. Seeing what you're seeing, hearing what you're hearing, and feeling what you're feeling. And now I ask you, whilst you're in this experience, in this moment, just to grade it as such from 0 to 10 and just notice where it is. 0 being none at all, it's not even in existence, and 10 being it's through the roof, it's flying. Just see where you are on that scale. And I ask you, if it's not greater than a 7 or an 8, crank it up. Make it bolder, make it bigger, make it brighter. Immerse yourself in that experience. Immerse yourself in those feelings, that emotions, what's happening, what's going on. Be there. And now, take the object in your hand and follow me. And I'm going to throw from one hand to the other hand, from that hand to that hand, from that hand to that hand. And you'll notice when I'm doing this, my hand goes over halfway across my body. So it goes roughly there, maybe a bit further, doesn't really matter, just as long as it goes over halfway. So I'm going to ask you to do that with me now. You ready? And what we're doing is we're stimulating the different hemispheres of our brain. So we're stimulating the right and left. Right hemisphere, left hemisphere. Right hemisphere, left hemisphere, right hemisphere, and left hemisphere, right hemisphere, and left hemisphere. And just keeping it going, and you'll notice that this is working. And the reason why this is working is because of that stimulation. And you'll also notice that there's absolutely no way that anxiety or that sadness can still be present while this is going on. This is absolutely no way at all. So just keep stimulating, right and left. And now stop, take a deep breath, and have a little shake. And just notice what you're noticing. Noticing how different you feel. Noticing what changes have happened. Noticing how different everything is with just this simple and easy procedure. Right hemisphere, left hemisphere. Right hemisphere, left hemisphere. And if you haven't got an object, as I said before, you can use your hands. And an easy way of doing this is just simply right hemisphere, left hemisphere, right hemisphere, left hemisphere. Again, shake it off, noticing how great you feel. Until next time, my friends. Bye-bye.